Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Jeanne d'Arc, and you may be wondering, why are we back at the start of this fight? Why did we start over? Well, I painted myself into a corner. It was actually impossible for me to finish the fight the way I had at the end of the last episode, because where everyone was, I had too many people that could kill Dolphin. So he has 70 HP, meaning he will be one-shot by anything. He's got no stats. Anything in this fight can and will kill him. So the snipers are really some of our biggest threats, because even with, or the Dark Elves with Sniper, typically doing less damage, it's still going to do more than enough damage to one-shot the Dolphin. So there was no conceivable way for me to finish that fight. It was, I went through it so many times, trying. It was just not possible, because I had that Dark Elf, I had that Dark Elf, and then one of the enemy reinforcement Dark Elves pop up down here. Now, like most tactical RPGs, if you try to stand on a spawn point, it blocks the spawn. This game compensates for that. So that particular spot is where the Dark Elf will spawn, where I'm pointing at right now. If you are standing there, he will appear on either side of you. And if you have someone on all three, he'll appear here. So, like, you can block them off at the cost of being able to move forward. Like, I think it will show up within like 9 spaces from where he normally is. So if you have one person, like, you have your entire force here, it will, and you don't have 9 people, so that's not conceivably possible. But like, say you had a group of enemies, it would wait until a free space clears up in that area. So you can't stop enemies from spawning. So I was at a huge disadvantage, because there's nothing I could have done to have beaten that. And looking at it, I tried researching this fight to see what I could do, and this is not a well-played game on YouTube. There are very few walkthroughs, very little actual information on this game in the grand scheme. So it's rather difficult to deal with, but the 2 guides that I saw, one had characters at level 41, the other had characters at level 71. And those were the 2 walkthrough videos I found for this particular stage. So, with that in mind, there was nothing that I could do. Like, I could not figure out what I would actually need to do to progress from that point on. I don't think it was possible to do. So I leveled up. I grinded everyone to level 40. Leanne is level 41, Roger is 40, Marcel is 41, Giles is 40, Richard is 40, Beatrix is 40, and I think I got one other person to 40, and that was all I could do. I also changed some of the equipment on a couple of people, in terms of skills. So we've got triple slash, heal, attack 5, HP 30, accuracy 5, counter. Richard, we have MP 20, magic attack 3, ice bullet, thunderbolt 2, cyclone 2, and heal. This way I have an AoE, because when we get up to this section, an AoE is going to be really useful if we can actually get it off, because 2 more enemies will show up. So, like, you can hit, 3 to 5 people depending on what the AI for that little cluster decides to do. So that's actually really beneficial, and being 40, it helps out a lot. So we've got that. Giles has accuracy 5, impale, attack 5, take flight, heal, piercing power 2. Leanne has critical edge, which eerie light reveals foes' weaknesses, improving critical attack. That's actually really worthwhile. We've got HP plus 30, heal, counter, thunderbolt 2, and defense. So her attack kind of suffers at the moment, but she's still... because she has an armlet that gives her immense power, I'm not worried about that as much. Beatrix range +1, I forgot that I had these. I have one of these on each of my archers. Range +1, sniper 2, attack 5, meteor bolt, HP 20, MP 10. So that actually helps out a lot, because it gives me a considerably larger pool of where I can attack from, which any edge I have over these guys is going to be good. And one thing I have to kind of do is kind of, I think I may have screwed this up also. I kind of have to try to lure the dolphin into moving into specific places by seeing where his max movement range is and moving people there. I'm about to say, did I not kill him? No, I didn't. I did not kill that other Knighted Lancer. He's got 8. But thankfully, I'm fine. Because now he's dead and we've done significant damage to the other. But the concept for this fight is we have to protect the dolphin. Once I kill everything, I can kind of move where I need to guarantee that I can get the treasures. And that's why we put counter, because when it procs, it makes fights go so much faster. Oh, yeah, I was terribly disappointed in what I could and could not do in this fight. So what we're going to do is we are going to just keep moving forward, and we're going to kill him, because the goal is to get my people so far ahead that I can destroy everything without having to worry too much about what will be in front of me, or where I'm going to have to position the dolphin. But doing this at level, I was 35 for the most part, doing it at that level range, I don't see how it's physically possible. Because there's no forgiveness in this fight. It's you get one shot, and without that, other than that, it's like you are boned. Let's see. I want to take out this guy, and in theory I can. In theory I can. Nope. I was say I was hoping. Because what I want to do now is do Skydart. And Skydart is going to be our saving grace, because it's going to allow us to take out enemies from a huge range. Because it takes a lot of MP to use, but it is worthwhile. Alright, so the dolphin's movement is going to be... That's going to be his movement range. So... let's see. Can I do this? I can do impale. Oh yes, that would be perfect. That is perfect. And now I might be able to actually cast a spell on the caster on the other side of the wall there with Richard, depending on... No, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach her, but... No, just out of range. But this allows me to put someone right there and control where the dolphin is going to move. Because I need to keep him off to the side. You think your fireball is going to do anything to me? You are sadly mistaken. But I do hate that this is what I had to do to actually get through this fight, that I had to power level so ridiculously. I could transform now, which would actually help out a lot. Wouldn't get my super powerful ability, but this will actually help, because the goal is to take out as much as possible. So, I'm not worried about XP. Alright, let's do this. You're dead, and I'll get Godspeed, and then I can move forward, kill the other one. I could probably take out all three of these, which would be fantastic. Let's see, 143, 200. How much damage could I do to you? Alright, you are actually more of a threat because you are ranged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out. And we can let Billy the Flyer just kind of chase after us. Or I could just kill him now. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to move over here so I can provide some support to this group. Alright. So we've got that group there. Let's come over here. Alright, what is his max movement range? Alright, so we need to put someone there. Skills, take flight. I cannot hit anyone with take flight from there. But I can move you there. That would actually be fairly beneficial, because I'm not going to be hitting anyone with that anyway. We're going to move you forward. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to keep the dolphin kind of there, and then we are going to move you over here to take out this ranged unit. With oh, I can't reach him from here. That's not good. Alright, well, fine. Let's do that. Actually, no, I probably could reach him. I just don't think I can't reach him with Ice Bullet. I could hit him with Cyclone. That's a little much, though. That is a little much. I don't really think I need to go that far out. So I'm just going to hit him with an Ice Bullet from here. Because that'll do a fair bit of damage, but won't kill him. Alright, and where is... Basically everyone else is just going to kind of hang out down here. I'm going to put you there. And you there. And let's see how this plays out, because this is about where I was going to be done. Well, he's dead. I don't get Godspeed because it's not my turn, but that's actually a little disappointing. Oh, you're not coming after who I thought you were going to come after. Okay. Alright, enemy reinforcements arrive. Okay, so yeah, I'm in a weird spot. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we are going to Flash of White, kill you, and then we're going to kill the sniper, and then we're going to kill the sniper below us, and I'm just going to be a general dick to all of these guys. Because now I can come over and I can do some damage to Mara, which will help out immensely. Because taking her out is actually going to be a really big deal, and I don't have enough for Thunderbolt. Damn. I was like, I could land there and do Thunderbolt. Alright, let's do some damage to her. Even if she hit me, she wasn't going to do much damage. Alright, let's do this. Skills. Sky Dart. 105. That's not a lot, but we're gonna take her out. Now we got the treasure that was there. Got the pelt jacket. Alright, skills. Meteor Shot. Well, Meteor Bolt, but same difference. Because he is going to just die. And... dead. There we go. Now all we have to do is keep the dolphin from moving into the squares that we don't want him to move into at the moment. Alright, let's come over here. Let's see, how much damage? I can't hit with Take Flight, really? Alright, so what we gotta do is restrict the dolphin's movement again. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna move you there to do that. Let's see, can I don't think I can hit from here. Well, I can hit her. Oh, if I could do that, that would be perfect, but I can't. I won't have enough to do much anything else. So we're just gonna wait. And then I'm gonna start moving people over because I've got those three. I can handle this at this point. What I need to do is start moving people into position so that I can get the treasures. So Mara is down. We get Gold Shakedown. And you're gonna attack me, and I'm gonna counterattack. And that's gonna take you out. Alright, so Leanne is going to go... Alright, yeah, Leanne is gonna go for the far treasure, is what we're gonna do. Because her usefulness is kind of over now. Alright. Don't want the dolphin moving, really. Alright, so what can we do? I'm gonna move you down here, because this is where you're gonna need to go anyway. We're gonna Thunderbolt. That'll take him out. And then we just have that one left to deal with. Jugular and Evade. I'm gonna have to start putting Jugular on, because I'm... like, I don't know... It sounds fun. Alright, let's see. How much? I can do 153. Alright, we are going to... We're gonna transform. We're gonna have someone shoot the bird. He's gonna move forward, cast a spell. That way, he gets the movement bonus to get just a little bit closer to the treasure. And I'm pretty sure I could still cast a spell from here. Yes, I can. But I can't Day of Judgment. I can only Ice Bullet. But that's fine, because Ice Bullet's going to be more than enough to take him out. And Raise Mobility. Excellent. And then we got Godspeed. So we can get this treasure, which is right here. And we get Sybil Fruit. I'm okay with that. And now we're just going to move forward a little bit, because I want to get the treasures and have that be the end of this episode. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to be able to handle this at the level I was at. It's not registering in my mind just how much damage you can actually conceivably do versus you get one... If they get one attack on the dolphin, the fight's over. Like, it's not, oh, you know, he can survive 2 hits. This is almost as bad as the refugee fight in Shining Force 3, because it's like you have to be you have to be over leveled or very specific, and the fact that I could not find a very specific guide makes me a little bit cautious as to if power leveling is something that is highly encouraged in this game. But now that we got both treasures, like I said, this is where I'm going to end this episode. So next episode we will finish this fight, and we will get the story of what happens to the dolphin and Mara after this little escapade. So I will see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.